Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. I wanted to start by thanking all of you that suggested new names for the show. I definitely saw some interesting ones, but ultimately you guys voted and you probably already know the name given the title of this video. Now I'm actually filming this before the results have been tallied, so I hope you guys gave me a good one. And if you're wondering about the flag, I literally have nothing on the walls at my place and therefore have nothing to put things on the walls with at my place. Cans of soup are working, so I'm just gonna roll with that. So I hope you guys have had a good week. For me, on Monday night, I actually did my first ever virtual yoga class. In all honesty, I haven't really done much yoga at all in my life other than a few classes here and there over the years, so I'm pretty much still a beginner. I came across a yoga studio that's offering virtual classes, and they are based out of Davidson. It's called Living Sky Yoga and Fitness, and it's run by Denise LeDuc. I sent her a message on Facebook, and she got back to me really fast about how to participate, what to do, and I did it that same night. Myself and a few others, we all gathered on Zoom, and Denise led us all in a really good, gentle yoga class. And side note, everybody's of course talking about Zoom, but if you haven't used it yet, it's actually really simple to use because you do have the option to mute your own audio and your video, so you can pretty much just show up and observe. You can go at your own pace and not worry about people looking at you or anything like that. So it felt super comfortable, super private, and just ultimately a really good idea. Since it was at night, I was gonna be going to bed pretty soon after, so I went to bed. I didn't even look at my phone. I didn't care what was going on in the world for that moment, which was kind of nice. I encourage you to check out whoever is offering what in your area and just do it. It's so easy. What was really special about Denise and her studio is that sometimes she does karma classes, meaning it was a pay what you can donation and then all proceeds were donated to a local charity. On Monday, the class I did was in support of Moontime Sisters. Moontime Sisters is a nonprofit and it helps women in northern communities access feminine products, which is such a great initiative, and it's incredible to see people like Denise just paying it forward, and highly recommend you check out Living Sky Yoga and Fitness, go do a class with Denise, and I will leave all links in the description of this post so you guys can go check it out. So up next, I spoke to Raquel. She's the brain, she's the beauty, she's the everything behind the blog paperdreamsblog.com. She also has a really cute Instagram feed. Just saying. I wanted to see if she was reading anything cool during self-isolation and if she had anything to share, so check it out. How long have you been running Paper Dreams?
Since 2015. One of the main things that I go to is the Festival of Words, which is hosted by Mushta, usually in July. So we'll see how that goes this year.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's been really funny seeing people like, oh, I'm like a reader now that I have all this time, and they're like getting into books for the first time. So if someone's like not a reader, do you have like an easy read, something like really accessible for people just to like get their mind into a cool story?
Well, I was going to bring up, like, this is one of the very first books I read when I was a kid, and I know lots of, Moose Javians will know it, but the Tunnels of Time series, there's 4 books. They're really popular here because they're based on our tunnels in Moose Jaw. I definitely recommend them. The main character, I think she's 12 or 13. She is on a family trip that she doesn't want to be on, and she's in Moose Jaw. And she, I think she's in the basement of a restaurant or something, and she hits her head and then finds herself back in the 1950s, 60s. And then she comes across some other characters that she might know.
Dun dun dun. To
Yeah.
be revealed.
Yeah.
Anything upcoming that you're maybe working on during this time?
I try and do a reading goal every year. Last year I read 84 books, I think, was like one of the Yeah, the biggest goals I've ever done.
Oh my goodness, you're like talking to a foreign person. I can't even comprehend getting through one. That's amazing. So, on the topic of books, I want to know for you guys, what was the one book that you ever read in your life, whether audiobook or actually read it like a book, that transformed your life, made you see things differently, and just overall was a life-changing book? So let me know in the comments, and I can't wait to see what you guys say. For me, I really loved The Alchemist. It's a fairly short book, but it pretty much tells you all you need to know about going after your dreams and just getting the most out of life. So I actually listened to the audiobook, and get this, it was narrated by Jeremy Irons. And if you don't know who that is, it's Scar from The Lion King.
But this was not how the author of the book ended the story.
It's so good. All right, you guys, so this show is officially getting official. We have a name, we have a beautiful decorative set back here, but it's so legit that we actually have a sponsor. So I'm gonna throw it to a quick commercial break, and I'll see you guys in a minute. It'll be me again. So you guys might remember that last month I went to Connexus Credit Union and I signed up to be a member. As the title partner of the Saskatchewanderer program, they've shared with me just how easy it is to do all your banking online and from home. Social distancing is so important, so you really don't have to visit a branch for much at all. And if you're not sure if you can do something online, through the mobile app, or over the phone, all you have to do is just give them a quick call and they'll help you out. And thanks to the internet, you can even set up virtual meetings with them, so you really don't have to leave the house. So stay home, call Connexus first, and help limit your branch visits to stay safe. Thank you, Connexus, for supporting the show, and thanks for helping us with our financial well-being during this time. Head over to their website to check out any extra tips and for any updated branch information in your area. Thanks for that. I got you. And lastly, a quick chat with none other than Andrew Hiltz. I guess you could call this segment Wanderer After Dark, since there were some bevies involved. Can I hear you?
Hello? How are you?
Really?
I wasn't sure if you were having any drinks, but I brought 2 beers.
Oh, yes.
You were planning on having a
So
beverage.
what do you have there?
So I have Blackbridge Milk Stout, my favorite stout in the province. And then I have Multinational Sports. This is a New England IPA.
I found today, I don't know if you've heard of them. They're close to you. Last Mountain Distillery.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So I went for the big tank of gin.
Bottle of gin. That's amazing.
Gin. Have you had anything from them?
I have, yes. Colin and Meredith are friends of mine. I actually did a story with them as the Wanderer.
I swear to God, hand to heart, I did not know that.
And it's a grain elevator bottle. It's amazing.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So it says traditional English style gin created with Colin's grandmother Muriel in mind. Granny came to Canada back in 1946 as a war bride from England and has been known to enjoy a gin and soda.
Is it still called Granny's Gin?
Yeah. Granny's on it.
That's the best.
Yeah. Well, I should open it up. I got my donut cup.
Oh. Should I be hiding this?
What is it?
Should I be hiding this on camera?
No, I think it's good. I think it's real life. And honestly, people be drinking during this time. The Granny's gin going in just a little bit. Well, cheers.
Well, cheers.
Ding.
That's delicious. How is it?
Really good. Very sweet.
Good?
Yeah. Well, now, should I wait till you're a few drinks in before I ask you questions?
No, I'm ready for you.
Okay. So, Saskatchewanderer 2017, is it?
Yes.
Yes. So what was your standout favorite memory from that experience?
My favorite memory, the story that I will probably tell until I am an old man, is flying with the Royal Canadian Air Force. A once in a lifetime opportunity that I actually got to do twice.
As Wanderer twice?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I got to meet a bunch of pilots and see how they trained and do flight simulation. And after we finished filming that, I got to go up and get some footage in a jet. Forgive me if I think it was a CT-155, like known as the Hawk, which is like the craziest jet that the airbase has. Like top speed we were at was close to 1,000 miles an hour. I got to fly, like we were doing backflips and.
Okay, so like physically, what was that like? Did you just want to puke your guts out? Did you feel the effects from it? Because that's a big like thing to go into.
Yeah, I had to undergo like a day of like tests and assessment to like make sure that I was physically capable to handle it. They called it my boarding pass, and it was 3 puke bags. And I was like, I have like a phobia of puking. Like I've done it twice in my life kind of thing. For this thing, I told them, I'm like, I'm not going to puke. And they're like, you're going to puke. I can't remember now. I'd have to go back and read the blog if we made it to 5.5 with 6 G's of force. And I was at the point where my vision was like, I was right about to faint. And the pilot asked me how I was doing, and I didn't respond. So he like straightened it out, and I like snapped to it, turned my oxygen on, and like, that was awesome.
Came back to life.
Yeah. A month after that flight, after the story had come out, I had been texting the guy that flew me, and he was saying that they were doing a flyover of Mosaic Stadium. I messaged the pilot and jokingly said, do you need a co-pilot for the flyover? And he messaged me back, and he's like, if you think you can get like, because a month had went by, I had to recertify and go through all the safety stuff again. So like, if you think you can get it done in time, I can see what we can do. So I was live streaming on Facebook the flyover of a sold out Mosaic Stadium on Canada Day of all things.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We should have just stopped Saskatchewanderer after that. Like that was the grand finale send off.
Like there was, everybody's on their phone, so service isn't very good. So I'm live streaming, and as we're coming to like the cool part that I like wanted to film, my phone starts to cut out, and I lost service as we were doing the flyover. But I have like a ton of footage from like GoPro that I shared later.
People were probably like, "Uh-oh, is he okay?
Yeah. What happened?
Is there a mayday happening up there?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. That is, yeah, like you said, that's one for the memories forever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Enjoy your night.
You too. Take care.
All right. Cheers.